just as you thought through your decision to become a follower of Christ, and you put in the mind and the thought, maybe that's just a Georgia Tech thing, I don't know, but you guys are very analytical and you've thought through your decision to follow Christ, and you also saw in you this desire to understand marriage. But the thing that I've grown to appreciate about both of you is how you are intentional and how seriously you take marriage. It's not something you take lightly, flippantly. It's something that you have thought through. And I just think it's been a beautiful thing. And the reason I love that is because you become disciples of Jesus. But I also think you've become disciples of marriage.
One way to describe Madeline is the least likely to come home from college with a tattoo, a pierced unconventional body part, and or a Bernie Sanders bumper sticker on her car. Seriously, Madeline is blessed with intelligence which she received from her mom, Lori, and her grandfather, Lee Planakis. Madeline, from a very young age, has been able to start and hold a meaningful conversation with just about anyone, which she gets from her grandfather, Jack Whitridge, a career diplomat. But most importantly, Madeline is blessed with the gifts of faith and purpose. You have been and are the perfect daughter that I had always hoped and prayed for.
And I don't know if you understand what disciple means, but it often is translated as a student, it's a pupil, it's a follower, but at its core in the Greek, it's this word mathetes. And I don't know if you hear right in the word, mathetes. It's the word math. It's where we get mathematics from. And it literally means someone who puts in the mental effort necessary to think things through. So a disciple of Jesus is someone who's put in the mental effort necessary to think things through. And what I want you guys to do today is I want you to take that same picture, mathetes, and become a disciple of marriage. What does it mean to follow Christ, to follow God's example, to follow God's desire and designs when it comes to marriage?
I love you both.
One way to describe Connor is the second least likely to come home from college with a tattoo, a pierced unconventional body part, and or a Bernie Sanders bumper sticker on his car. I first met you 5 years ago. I will never forget your firm, confident handshake when you looked me in the eye and introduced yourself. I knew immediately that there was something very special about you. How you spoke about your mom, Lori, your dad, Joe, and your sister, Lauren, the way you looked, focused, and spoke with and about Madeline showed me more about you than any description ever could. It wasn't long after you and Madeline started dating that something told me that one day we would be celebrating your and Madeline's wedding. You have been and are the perfect boyfriend, fiance, husband to Madeline that I had always hoped and prayed.
So our hope, our prayer, is ultimately that you guys would do the math when it comes to marriage. When people can look at you and be like, oh, that's what it's supposed to be like. That's what God's intentions were when he designed marriage. When he started off right out of the gates by saying, here's a man, here's a woman, I'm gonna bring you two together and you're gonna become one flesh. See, in God's math, and maybe only in God's math, 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2. 1 + 1 equals 1. One flesh. That's the mind that you need to have. That's the choice you need to make. Before myself, before your friends and family, but more importantly, before the God who has brought you together, it is my joy and privilege to officially announce you husband and wife. Connor, you may kiss your bride.
Now, Connor is still one small step away from officially becoming a member of the Whitridge family. When a young man, Tyler and Will, for example, joins the Whitridge family, they receive an electric knife and are forever expected to expertly carve large hunks of cooked and smoked meat at family gatherings. to all you have already achieved individually and together, and for the future you will build together. Cheers.
Thank you guys so much for being here. This has meant so much to Madeline and I. You guys coming out here, it means so much that you get to celebrate this amazing day with us. And so thank you guys for being a part of it.
Thank you so much to my parents for hosting this event and making it happen, and the Friedmans for all the work that you've put into this. It just means so much to be joining these families together. And thank you to my new husband for just the best time.